What up though? What's going on? How you guys doing? If you are seeing this right now, that means I've had a productive day. I hope you did too. But if you're liking, commenting, and subscribed, that means you fuck with me, which means I fuck with you. Period. So today, guys, it is another freaking story time. Take me as I am, like it, leave it, but like it before you leave. I'm not sure what the title is, but me and my bestie Angel end up falling out so bad after this situation. So I'm introducing a new guy. This is definitely after the whole thing with Terrell and Dreads, you know what I mean? And Bestie Angel was still kicking it with Dreads for a while after me and Terrell went our separate ways after I smashed the homie. If you have not watched that video, go watch it. So one day Angel tells me that she wants to link up with her cousin. Now her cousin really doesn't need a name. I might give her a name now just for future stories. I'm gonna call Angel cousin Jocelyn. So Angel was telling me she wants to link up with her cousin Jocelyn, and Jocelyn got this guy she talking to, and they be, you know, having little kickbacks at their house, and she want to go over there and have a little good time. I'm like, okay, cool. So we go over there. As soon as we pull up, get out the car, you know, it's summertime, it's daytime. It's this guy outside with his shirt off cutting the grass. He had like small skinny dreads, but it was a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? He had like salt and pepper going on. He had salt and pepper in his beard, salt and pepper in his hair. And he had his shirt off. He was like nice, thick, nice body, nice build. Like he was, you know, looking good with his shirt off cutting grass. So as soon as we get out the car, I see him and I'm like, damn, who is that? Y'all. If you was fine, to me, I was on you. So I'm instantly like, who is that? When me and Angel get there, Jocelyn is already there with her boo, and then I guess the guy outside was, you know, I'm thinking at the time, I'm thinking, oh, he got him a lawn service, he over here cutting grass. So we walk up on the porch and Jocelyn like, oh, hey y'all, you know, hugs or whatever. And I'm like, hey, what's going on? She introduced us to her boo. He don't really need a name, but I asked her boo, like, who is this cutting your grass? He like, oh, that's old man. He, you know, that's my brother or whatever. I'm like, oh man, okay. He like, what you like, my brother? I'm like, I'm saying he looking good with his shirt off or whatever. He look good. He like, yeah, that's my brother. You know, y'all come in, he'll be done in a minute. So we sitting there kicking it. This is when I think we started drinking Ciroc. We done graduated from Amsterdam to Ciroc in a matter of weeks. So, red berry Ciroc, oh, hangover every time. My Ciroc moment was very short. So we start sipping or whatever. We drinking Ciroc. We sitting there talking, chopping it up. Oh, man finally comes in the house, y'all, sweating. Dirty grass all over him, you know what I'm saying? His little boxer sticking out of his shorts at the top, and I'm looking at him. I'm looking up from him from the couch like, huh? Who? Somebody said something? What happened? Right? I'm totally distracted. Old man was fine. He was very dark skinned. Like I said, he had the salt and pepper going on. I'm like, not the old grown ass man. Like, oh man, you is fine. So he come in, he like, hey, I'm sorry y'all, I need to hop in the shower or whatever. How y'all doing, ladies? My name old man. You know, what's your name? Everybody introduce themselves. I'm like, yeah, I'm Ebony. How you doing? He like, I'm good. I'm better now. I'm like, okay, I guess that's his little game. So we steady sitting there talking. He end up getting in the shower. He get out the shower. A couple more guys end up pulling up. A couple more girls end up pulling up. It turned into a little kickback. They got the music going, drinks flowing. You know what I'm saying? Me and old man didn't really get no alone time, but I was on him. I was instantly on him. I wanted to see what he was talking about, what he was about. So that night happens, y'all. That's how I met old man. Angel ended up messing with, she ended up talking to somebody over there, but that don't really have nothing to do with this story. But just know that Jocelyn had her boo. I had my eyes fixed on old men, and then Angel had a guy that she wanted to talk to over there. So probably another couple weeks passed, maybe a couple days, I'm not sure. We got plans to go back over Jocelyn Boo house for another kickback. They said run that back one more time, we need y'all back over here. This time everybody is coupled up. It's not like a whole kickback, it's just us. So it's me, old man, Jocelyn and her boo, and then Angel and her boo. So we all sitting there drinking Ciroc. Clearly Jocelyn, man, that was his drink, because that nigga kept some fucking red berry Ciroc. So we all sitting there talking, and you know, old man actually asked for my number like soon as I get there. He like, let me get your number now, because you left out of here so fast last time, I didn't even get a chance. And I'm like, well, it was a lot going on, you know what I'm saying? It really seemed like you was choosing, so I ain't want to step on your toes, I ain't want to cock block. He like, no, you know, all the ladies was nice, but we kind of had a little chemistry, so you should have knew I was trying to talk to you. I'm like, well, nigga, I didn't know shit. I just left and you did nothing about it. So he like, well, let me get your number now, just in case you try to skate out of here, you know, when the night is over without giving me your number. You're not about to do that again. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I give him my number as soon as I get there, and we sit down, we drinking, we talking, we get to playing truth or dare, y'all. At this point, we had already been sipping little mixed drinks, red berry and cranberry. And now they pull out these shot cups, and we about to play truth or dare. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to do the dare, take a shot. If you don't want to tell the truth, take a shot. So everybody going around asking little questions. So now Jocelyn Boo want to get spicy and dare me to go on the stairs with old man and do a little sloppy, little sucky, right? So I'm drunk at this point. I'm looking at old man like, you want to go to the, he like, hell yeah. I couldn't even finish asking him like, you want to go on the stairs? He like, hell yeah. Yeah, so literally from sitting on the couch, the stairs are like over in front of the front door, and then, you know what I'm saying, it's a wall. Like once you turn the corner to go up the stairs, you can't see. So we go on the stairs, y'all, and I'm talking to old man like, I'm not about to suck your dick. And he like, so what we come over here for? I'm like, I mean, we could kiss, you know what I'm saying? We could start off like that. We could talk. Like, he like, but you gonna have to take a shot. I don't mind taking a shot, sir. So he like, well, just act like you sucking my dick. So y'all, I started making sucking noises. I'm like, but as I'm making sucky noises, and you know what I'm saying, crouched down over him trying to really act like I'm doing it, I open my eyes and this man dick is really out. So I kind of, you know what I'm saying, touched it a little bit. I'm like, no, put that up. You know what I'm saying? I'm drunk. I'm being real touchy-feely. I'm being real silly. But I really wasn't about to suck his dick or whatever. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I thought you, no, nigga. Red flag. You know what I'm saying? I was a walking red flag, but he was an even bigger red flag. So whatever. I'll sit there and keep making sucking noises like I'm doing it. And then I think Jocelyn was like, damn, bitch, okay, is you trying to finish? You done. So I go back over to the couch. Angel looking at me like, and I had to, you know what I'm saying, whisper to her a little bit like, I wasn't sucking his dick. She like, oh, because I was about to say, like, Angel is my bitch. She can be a little judgmental, but you know what I'm saying, she gonna tell me when she agree with something. And if she don't, she was definitely looking at me like, bitch, I know you did not put your mouth on this man that you don't even know. And I was like, no, girl, I was just playing. I went to, she like, oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, whatever. So the night goes on, y'all. Me and old man end up sitting on a separate couch in the other room, and we just talking. Come to find out, he definitely was like 10 years older than me. So if I was 25, he was 35. You know what I'm saying? Gray hair running his family. Everybody get gray hair real early because he had the salt and pepper going on. He had a son that was, you know what I'm saying, close to being a teenager. He did have a landscaping company. He wasn't with his baby mama. He had his own place. You know what I'm saying? He just giving me the whole rundown. We just getting to know each other. I'm like, okay, well, you got my number. You can start hitting me up. You know what I'm saying? We could definitely link. Y'all, time is passing. I probably linked with him maybe 2 more times before we got it in. You know what I'm saying? I was at his house every other day. If I wasn't at his house, he was at my house when the twins was gone. We are linking up. Probably about a month or 2 has passed, and we are basically together. He never asked me to be his girlfriend, y'all. I never said I was his girlfriend, but that was my man. My man, my man, my man. And you can't tell me it's not my man. The sex was amazing. The man was fine as hell. The man had his own shit. And this is my man. Eventually, me and Angel link up with old man and somebody else. We're going to call him Bug. Okay, we're going to call him Bug because he had these big bug-ass eyes sticking out his head. He was funny as hell. I will give him that. He was funny looking, but he could crack a fucking joke. He could do a whole stand-up 1-hour session, and he would have you cracking up. The man was funny as hell. So, eventually, old man introduced Bug to Angel, and you know what I'm saying? Angel, if she don't want to fuck with you, she not gonna fuck with you. She could be cool, she could flirt, she could laugh and talk, but if she not feeling you, she could still like be around you, keep linking up with you, but it just will never go nowhere. So that had happened a couple times where, you know, either old man and Bug would come to my house and we'll drink and eat and whatever, or old man and Bug would go over to Angel's house and we'll be all over there drinking. Angel's birthday comes up the same year, and I tell old man, like, hey, won't you and Bug come over? We having a little something at her house, and you know, we gonna turn up like we usually do, but it's her birthday, so it's a little special. You know what I'm saying? She ready to get fucked up. Bring a bottle, bring the weed. You know what I'm saying? Let's get fucked up. So y'all, Angel is cooking at her house. It's only me, her, old man, and Bug, y'all. It's only us 4. Nobody else came. I think earlier throughout the day, like a few of her cousins, like Jocelyn and old boy had came, and then like she got a couple gay friends that ended up pulling up. Everybody was like coming and then leaving, coming and then leaving. So by the time old man and Bug got there, it was kind of late. Nobody else was coming and nobody else was leaving, y'all. So the night is going on. We are getting fucked up. We playing Truth or Dare. We playing music. We playing, you know, drinking games. We're fucked up. We drinking Amsterdam and Tito's and motherfucking Ciroc. We're fucked up, right? So before this day, Angel and Bug hadn't hugged. They hadn't exchanged numbers. They hadn't kissed. She hadn't even danced on him or nothing. Every time we link, everybody is just having like general conversation. They don't even have like no tension, no sexual chemistry or nothing. It's never nothing awkward. You know what I'm saying? And then me and old man just mind our manners until, you know, one of them leave or both of them leave, so me and him could do what we already be doing. But again, I stress, Angel had never gave Bug no type of come hither vibes, come fuck me vibes, touch me vibes, none of that. So we are sitting here drinking. You know what I'm saying? The night is going on. Angel is, I'm recording her because she was dancing or whatever. I'm recording her on my phone, and a Bug was sitting like towards the table like this, and Angel is like kind of over here dancing. She got up out her chair and started dancing over here. So I'm hyping her up, recording her. Bug turns his chair around to face her, and she sees him turn around, so she turn around and start backing it up on him, right? So he in the chair, and she basically giving him a lap dance. So I'm recording all of this, like, oh, fuck it up, friend. Happy fucking birthday. And then Bug just like, oh yeah, he trying to be funny with it, but she literally giving him a lap dance. Y'all, this lap dance lasted so fucking long, to the point where me and old man sitting there like, you know, 2-3 songs had came on and off, and she still grinding on him, and he loving it. I'm talking about chair work, floor work, all in front of him, coming up. Like, where's the singles at this point? She needs a tip, sir. Where's the money at? So she steady dancing on him. Y'all, when I tell you, that's the last thing I remember from that night. Next thing I remember is waking up in Angel bed. Angel's one of her gay friends, he had walked in the house, and Angel got up. That's what actually woke me up. So I got up when the guy had walked in the house, and then Angel got up. So he walked in the house like, girl, do you know your door was wide open? And she hop up and she like, what? Like, I rode past to come and take you to the airport. Y'all, I hope I don't have to back up. Let me back up. So it's Angel's birthday. She actually had plans to go to Miami, you know what I'm saying, for her birthday. Now, I was supposed to go, but I forget whether I didn't have enough to get my ticket when she bought her ticket. It was something happening where she had already bought her ticket and nobody else was able to go. So now she basically going on this trip by herself because nobody else, you know, had the time or money to go. So this night that we getting fucked up to the point where I blacked out, she has to get up and go to the airport the next morning. So when her gay friend is walking in, I don't want to keep calling him gay friend, but when her friend is walking in the house, he's literally trying to wake her up to go to the airport. So as he walked in, he told her, like, you know, your door was wide open and the keys is in the door. And she like, what? And I'm getting up, you know what I'm saying? I'm just opening my eyes and listening. Angel gets up to get in the shower. So I'm sitting up on the side of the bed trying to remember what the fuck happened. Bits and pieces are coming back to me, but you know what I'm saying, where's old man at? Where is Bug at? So as I'm trying to remember, a little bit is coming back to me. I remember when Angel was giving Bug that lap dance, and then I think Angel's friend ended up coming over, this girl, and I got actually another story talking about her, y'all. That might be on the membership. I'm gonna name her Vanessa. So I know Angel's friend Vanessa ended up coming over, right? But we was already so drunk and lit. I'm literally trying to remember this now, but I remember sitting on her bed trying to remember what happened. So before we completely blacked out, Angel's friend Vanessa did come over there. And then somehow either we was already drunk and she was just kind of like ready to go, you know what I'm saying, because the party was basically over by the time she got there, because we had to be laying around falling asleep because it's all a blur. So I remember old man telling her that he was gonna drop her off because he had to drop Bugs off, right? So I remember old man leaving to drop Vanessa off. I do remember that, and this might sound crazy, but that's what I'm remembering happening. So as I'm sitting on this bed trying to get my life together, get my thoughts together, I'm like, okay, where's my shoes? Where's my keys? You know what I'm saying? Where's my purse? Angel is in the shower. So she got the door wide open. Her friend is sitting on the front couch waiting on her because he has to take her to the airport. She in the shower like, Ebony. So I get up, make my way over to the bathroom. I'm like, what's up? She like, I think I got fucked last night. What? I'm like, you think you got fucked? She like, I definitely remember somebody giving me some head. I'm like, what do you mean? You remember somebody giving you some head? She like, yes, I remember waking up and telling somebody to stop because their head was between my legs, and I think it was old man. I'm sorry, what? She like, Ebony, old man ate my pussy last night. I said, wait a damn minute. What are we talking about? She like, I remember opening my eyes because he got them dreads. I remember them dreads being between my legs, and I was pushing his head off and telling him to stop. I'm like, Angel, you sound crazy. Why would old man do that? And me and her literally woke up laying next to each other. So clearly I was in the bed with you. You know what I'm saying? I know I didn't give you no head. Why would my man see me and you laying down and then get between your legs? She like, Ebony, I don't know, but that's what happened. You need to call him, figure it out, because that shit weird as hell. I know I was drunk, I was fucked up, but I know it was some dreads between my legs. I'm like, okay, all right. I'm see what's going on, because I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Like, I really don't fucking know, y'all. So I end up leaving, finding my keys, finding my things. I end up leaving, and you know, Angel leaves and she goes on her trip. The next day, I'm trying to piece this together because I barely remember, but I remember calling old man and straight accusing him, because I don't care how drunk we was. If she's saying it was some dreads between her legs, you the only one with dreads. So what the fuck is going on? So I know I accused the fuck out of him, and he kept telling me like, Ebony, I went to go drop her friend off. I came back, y'all was asleep, so I left. Like, I'm like, wasn't nobody with you? He like, me and Bud came back and we was trying to wake y'all up, but y'all was knocked out on the bed, so I left. Why would I do that? I never did that. What is you talking about? What is she talking about? That don't even make sense. And in my head, I'm knowing it don't make no sense. Because, oh man, I'm not going to say what vibes he gave me, because anybody is capable of anything. But that was my man, you know what I'm saying, for months at this point. And it just did not make sense. So as he explaining it to me and steady telling me like, Emily, that don't even make no fucking sense. And I'm like, it don't. It really fucking don't. I had barely even talked to Angel. A couple days passed and she's actually, you know, coming back home from her trip, her little trip by herself. And, you know, she called me and she basically like, did you hear from old man? Did he say anything? And I'm like, Angel, he's saying he didn't do that. She like, Ebony, do you believe him? And I'm like, I don't know who to believe, what to believe. So now she basically cussing me out, calling me all type of dumb and gullible. And if I told you this and that happened, and that's what happened. And I'm like, okay, you can call me all of that, but you be too fucking drunk. I know people can be creeps and people, you know what I'm saying, could take advantage of women and all this and that. But you so drunk to the point where you can't even really remember. You said you think it was some dreads between your legs, but you really don't know because you was drunk as fuck. You need to stop drinking. Now we're getting into it because you trying to tell me that my man was fucking with you in your sleep while I'm laying right next to you, which don't make no type of logical sense at all. He had no reason to even touch you, but now you get to the point where you want to call me out my name when it all boils down to you being drunk and not even remembering what the fuck is happening. You just gonna wake up and accuse somebody because that's how you remember it. So we're getting into it. I'm calling her all type of drunk ass bitches. She need to stop drinking so she can be in control of what the fuck she do when she drink. And she calling me all type of dumb, retarded, gullible, do anything for a nigga type of bitch. And you know what I'm saying, it's hitting home, especially now that I'm reliving it and everything that ended up happening. But it came down to, bitch, I don't believe you. I don't know who was between your legs, but it wasn't my man. Now we're beefed out, y'all. We're beefed the fuck out. She, bring me my key to my house back, because I had a key to her house. She like, bring me my key back. I don't want to fuck with no bitches that don't believe me. Why would I fucking lie on your man? I'm like, because you a drunk ass bitch. You barely remember anything. You must want my nigga. You wanted my nigga between your legs. Y'all, in hindsight, I should have definitely believed her, regardless of what I really felt and what, you know, really ended up coming out that happened. I should have believed my friend. I should have. I know I should have. But at the time, I'm just thinking we drink way too much. And this is very toxic. And my man, I know my man wouldn't do that. But at the time, you was a drunk ass bitch and you don't know who was between your legs and what was happening. So you got me fucked up. Immediately waking up and saying it was my nigga. You must want my nigga. Like, that's why I'm mad with it. So y'all, we beefed out. We beefed out for weeks, and weeks had actually ended up turning into months because this is when she meets a new guy. And I remember it's probably gonna come up in the next story about old man, but I'm steady linking up with old man. I'm over at his house, and I actually run into Bugs. This is my first time seeing Bugs. Bug or Bugs? Bug. This is my first time seeing Bugs since the whole shit happened. And we at old man house, we sitting there drinking, chilling, and the conversation comes up like, you know, I did eat some pussy that night. This is what Bug is saying. So it's been months, and I haven't even talked to Angel because we fell out. She's mad at me, I'm mad at her. We don't talk no more. And months later, Bug is telling me that he did eat her out. I'm like, when and how? So he basically said when they left to drop old girl off, they came back and was trying to wake us up. He said that I guess old man had went to the bathroom or went to the front room, and he slid Angel's panties down because she was asleep with just a t-shirt and her panties on, and he attempted to give her some head. And he said, I could tell she was waking up and she had started to moan, but when I guess she opened her eyes, she told me to stop. So I stopped. And when I went in the front room, me and old man left. And I'm like, so that was all while I was laying in the bed next to her. He was like, yes. So now I'm looking at old man like, how long did you know this? He like, I ain't gonna lie. He told me right after it happened, but you and her had already fell out and it was so much drama going on. I never said anything. I just wanted it to die down. I wanted it to, you know what I'm saying, calm down before I said anything. I said, I just fell out with my best friend because she accused you. When whole time you knew what really happened, why wouldn't you say something? So now I'm looking at him sideways like, what tip is y'all on? Was it really both of y'all? Is he only saying this because this is my first time seeing him? Now y'all gotta come up with some type of explanation of what happened. So now it's all coming back to me like, did old man do that shit? And Bugs is just admitting to it for whatever reason? Or was it really Bug and both these niggas knew what was going on, me falling out with my best motherfucking friend? Why wouldn't you say something like that? Shit was just so weird to me, y'all. So I end up texting Angel like a couple days later, like, hey, I miss you. You know, I really want to speak to you because Bug ended up admitting that it was him. She instantly called me like, are you fucking serious? I'm like, yes, this is my first time seeing Bug since everything had went down. And he said it was him. He said you was moaning at first, but when you told him to stop, he stopped. And that's when they left. She like, oh my God, I can't believe that. You know what? I honestly didn't know who it was. I knew it was one of them. Now she kind of switching it up because, bitch, you swore it was old man. You swore it was my man. But now I'm telling you that Bug admitted to it. Now you saying that you didn't know who it was or which one it was, but you knew it was one of them. She just remembered dreads. She like, Ebony, I'm so sorry. Like, we ain't been talking this whole time. And honestly, I'm over it. And everything you said, I did take it to consideration because we do be getting drunk as hell. I stopped drinking for a whole month after that, and you know, I met this new guy. He my boyfriend, and da-da-da-da. We gonna call him Snake because I definitely got a couple stories about snake ass. But you know, I want you to meet my boyfriend Snake. You know what I'm saying? I miss you, I miss us. And we end up talking and crying, and because we had really got into it. We never got into it like that, you know, ever before. Like, I knew like she was damn near wanting to fight me because I didn't believe her. And then, you know, old man and Bug end up being on some snake ass weird shit in the end anyway, because y'all fucking knew that me and my best friend was falling out over what she thought happened when y'all knew the truth the whole time. Who knows if that was really the truth? Everybody was too drunk to even really get to the bottom of it. But now that months have passed, I miss my fucking best friend, and she clearly missed me too. We have a lot to catch up on. She got this new nigga Snake that I shouldn't have ever fucking met, and she should have never fucking been with him. And honestly, she would, if that would have never happened and me and her did not fall out, she would have never been with Snake. Because just how she be on my head and looking at me sideways, trying to figure out what I'm doing, I'd have been looking at her like that, and I would have been looking at him like, bitch, no, he's not the one. But we had fell out, and Snake was able to snake his way on in. And, you know, it's going to be in the membership, if it's not already uploaded, about how me and Angel actually fell out recently, or because of Snake. It's some other stuff too, but we've fallen out recently, and probably for good, because of Snake, y'all. If we wouldn't have fell out this first time, she would have never been with Snake. I'm convinced. And we wouldn't be going through this right now. But check out my first video and my membership. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how you feel about this video. Don't do me too bold. I know I should have believed my friend. And that'll also be in the membership. All of these signs of what was to come for me that I ignored. Y'all. So, until next time, be productive, be safe, and have fun.